So a lot of what you're gonna see too, especially in through the hips and stuff, will be pretty much what any other doctor would do, right? We're just making sure there's no popping or clicking. Good, everything is normal. Yeah.
When he had the C-section, they used forceps because it was so big.
I remember,
so
yeah.
he had tons of bruising, like all
Yeah,
over his
so
body.
I'm gonna actually check the head because
Yeah,
we
he
can
had bruises
feel
on his
we
head
can
and
feel the
chest.
sutures to make sure that it's gonna develop okay. Now, does he normally always look to the right, or does he?
No,
look,
both.
he's
He
pretty.
prefers.
He prefers this side. Okay, so we're gonna check because a lot of times when they use the forceps, they can just a little bit.
For sure
On a baby, it doesn't take much, right? You do. He has a big one, right at C1, right at the top. Now, what's really cool is just by checking, it's like doing the adjustment, right? When so this already is going to start processing that, and you can see how light it is. It doesn't take much, but just by checking, and he's got a big. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. That's it. Good job. You're doing so good. Okay, so C1 is huge on the right, and that's exactly why we want to check, because if we can just remove that slight interference right off the bat, then they don't have to grow up with that, right? And that's like a turntable. These are actually perfect for the babies, right? You see how they're right in there, they just cradle them, they're like totally loving their life. Okay, let's throw this underneath. So we go from the middle of the back to the front, so 7. Okay. 7. Okay, so nice and even. Everything feels normal here too, so that's nice. That's good. Oh, but good. Yeah. And again, those are a couple of reflexes you want to look for in the low back. When you run your fingers along the spine, you should see that they kind of curve to one side, curve to the other. We want to see that reflex, and he's doing it, so that's good. You is just a little bit on that top one, okay? And that's actually why he's not turning this way, because it's stuck that way, okay? So he doesn't want to turn to that side. But what you'll actually notice today is right away, just this little, oh! Just this little, the adjustment is practically what we're doing here. Just by checking it, is he's already, and you're way more up now, aren't you? Yeah, that's awesome.